Alright guys, welcome to another Madden franchise mode. This is season 4. We are pretty much off to a bad season. We are 1-2. We need to try to win the rest of the games. But I think we're pretty much gonna lose another one. I don't know, but I think we do face somebody. I don't know who though. I forgot. No, I'll scratch that. We have to face Chicago. They're 1-2. We need this big win immediately.
Just a beautiful afternoon for football, Coach. They say summer is the time to live in Chicago. Well, that's extended into autumn as we are ready to roll under blue skies at Soldier Field. Today, it's week 4, and we've got what should be a great one here between the Carolina Panthers and the Chicago Bears. So here are the Bears now for their opening drive. Under center will be the Southern California native standing at 6'4", Sam Darnold.
And he ought to have a lot of pep in his step after last week's performance because he did exactly as you want him to play if you're a coach. 3 touchdown passes, 0 interceptions, which usually means you're making a lot of right decisions out there.
And got him the win. Time to feature the offensive starters and our first chance to get a look at Parker.
Devontae Parker came out of Louisville with a guy who was known as a mature receiver. Runs routes really well, but the best part of his game, he'll jump over you at the end of a route and go get the football.
And he's going to get about 7 yards on that one, up to around the 33. They'll try and pick up the first with Gurley. And they get him down, but not before he takes it across the 40-yard line. It's a pickup of 10 and a Bears first down. Another good run there for a guy who, remember, on Wednesday was named NFC Offensive Player of the Week for what he did a week ago.
Yeah, and you know it takes some solid runs and some extra special runs in order to win that type of an award. I think he's locked in and wants to get it done a second time.
Throwing on first down, but this one winds up to be incomplete. Time for a look at our starter. Here on defense.
They keep
trying to cover up some holes in the secondary. Right now, bottom 5 in the league against the pass at number 28.
What they lack in pass defense, they do make up for in run defense. They're a top 10 unit against some people trying to move the ball on the ground. But this is a passing league, so there's a conundrum for them. How do they get better defending the pass?
Another throw on second down, and this one incomplete as well. Once more, he was trying to get it to Kenny Galladay. And that takes us from second to third down. Darnold from the gun. And it's caught by Parker. And they're going to have another first down as the tackle's made at the Panthers' 36. He's such a good route runner. Shows it there on third down. Very proficient and a good pass.
And you know what I've observed over the years in the NFL? The better a route runner you are, the more confidence your guy's going to have in you to go to you in important times because he can trust you being in the right spot, and they connected there and picked up a first down.
So maybe just a momentary setback on what's been a great drive so far, but 2nd and 13 here. Out of the shotgun, here's Darnold. That'll be taken in there by Kenny Galladay.
No, that's not
and he's going to be brought down by the face mask. Here come the flags.
Wow,
this is going to get him a first down.
Ben Gideon.
So that flag will cost him 15.
And it doesn't matter anymore how you get the face mask. Any part of it, that's going to be 15 yards.
Following the penalty, it's Gurley. And he'll get about 3 just outside the 10, stopped at the 11. Now we're going to get a stoppage. There appears to be an injured Bear on the field. We'll check on his status when we get back. They'll run it here. This is James White. And here he'll get it down.
Hey, what's up?
First as the 4-yard pickup brings it to 3rd down. This will be play number 9 coming up on this relatively long opening drive as they look to convert on 3rd down. The shotgun snap for Darnold.
Yes, sir,
Pressure
Miller.
now, Darnold, and he goes down. Von Miller drops him for a loss of 10, and it's going to be 4th and long.
Well, it's about how teams are so competitively matched, and you just want to make those plays that give you an advantage. How about right here? The difference between letting them score a touchdown versus holding them to a field goal, that's absolutely huge with the play he just made.
And you know he hated taking the loss there on 3rd down. Able to move the ball on that drive. Yes, just 3 points, but 4 first downs were in there.
Yeah, and you can look at it and feel pretty good about the whole thing and think, okay, this should continue throughout this ball game. On the flip side, if you're a defender, it's almost like, whew, we only gave up 3. They moved the ball on us pretty well.
Yellow, I got one lady. Got to do better. Come on, QB, come on.
Mahomes now on 1st down. Rolling to his right. Oh, he's going to air it out right away. And it's knocked away and incomplete. Kenny Stills, the intended receiver, but it's going to be 2nd down.
Defensively here, you're facing a top 5 team in terms of points scored in the NFL. So when they're that high-powered, you've got to find a way to hold them under 20, because to me, that's the magic number. 20-point score gives yourself you give yourself the best chance to win.
So if they're up around 24, 28, 30, they could be in some trouble.
And I think so, because then you turn it into a shootout, and that means your offense has to keep pace.
So this will be accepted as it moves the offense backwards. On 2nd down, here's Mahomes.
Wow.
His throw incomplete.
Wow.
Mecole Hardman, the intended target, and it's 3rd down.
The goal of anyone running a curl route is to make sure you try and get defenders on your back and shield them away from the football. But sometimes even when you run a good route, the defense finds a way to knock it away.
Here's a throw right side taken in by his tight end. A good pickup there at 22.
Right there. Here we go.
Mahomes now on 1st down, sliding out of the pocket. This one complete to Mecole Hardman. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. That's back-to-back plays of over 20 yards. So into Bear territory now. This is 1st and 10 at the 35-yard line. First carry of the game for Christian McCaffrey. This will be a gain of about 8 to the 27-yard line. From the 27, Mahomes flush to his right.
Yes, Gordon.
He's got it for a Panther touchdown. Mecole Hardman, his 3rd touchdown now on the year. And the Panthers have taken the lead. And, partner, they found a gap there on the post pattern, and it was in the middle 3rd of the field.
And that's really difficult to do, because ordinarily the safeties are back there to prevent that happening. But they found the opening and exploited it.
So the drive there took 6 plays. And the end result, a Panthers touchdown. This will be taken in at the 1. And nice work on the return as they'll start their drive just past the 30-yard line. Now, after the completion, we're going to get a timeout, an injured player. While the training staff takes a peek, we'll take a break. Darnold on 1st down. And this will be incomplete.
You got paused.
Physical play on the football there, and it's 2nd down.
You get paused, dude.
Line of scrimmage, the 31 as they line up, 2nd and 10.
Oh no, Curly's off the game. That looks like.
Now a fake on the give here as they try the run-pass option. Back in Chicago, ready for the second quarter. It's the Bears in possession. After one, 7-3 the score on EA Sports.
Yes,
Now a third down throw, but it misses the
again.
target, incomplete.
Nice pass.
You hear the calls for a penalty, but I just don't think so. I think in this situation, the defender was making sure his guy couldn't hold on to the football. So I don't see anything to warrant a flag.
No, I'm with you. There was contact, but I'm happy they kept that flag in the back pocket.
No.
Stays on his feet. Still on his feet. Well, he wasn't too far from breaking that. Officially given 15. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. Last time they were out here, they had the benefit of good field position, led to a touchdown. This time, they're going to have to work for it.
They are, but with that last drive that culminated in a touchdown, I think they carry that confidence into this one. It doesn't matter where you start with the football now. They have to feel great about their opportunity.
A good pick up there, 26 yards. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Pretty solid run here on first down. Almost picked up another first, but he appears to be a few inches short. 10 yards on the pickup there, and it'll be 2nd down.
Despite the blitz, they're still able to pick up a nice, solid gain. The disadvantage of blitzing often alters the normal spacing and run fits and leaves creases like they were able to exploit right there.
He lost 4 there, and it's 3rd down. Now here's Mahomes.
Get it.
And that will be incomplete.
We're gonna have to punt. We're 4 yards short.
Certainly looked like they were getting ready to convert there on 3rd down, but what an effort to get his hand on that one, knock it away, and brings up a 4th down decision.
And they're going to at least line up to go for it here on 4th down. Here we go, 4th down, Mahomes.
Yeah.
And he finds Stills, complete.
I got lucky.
And he's got this down to the 35. It's a Carolina 1st down on a gain of 16. Now a play fake here on 1st down. Steps away. Got a man, that's Quinn. And he gets this one inside the 15, just a yard or 2 shy of the 10. That one goes for 24 yards. Penny, a 1st down carry. Showed some tough running, but they'll drop him at the 5-yard line. It's a 7-yard carry to set them up with a 2nd and 3.
What a luxury to have a guy like this who can not only spell your starter, but can come in and keep drives going.
On 2nd down, here's Penny. And he is in. Touchdown, Carolina. Rashad Penny, his 1st touchdown on the year. And the Panthers, they widen their lead.
Brad, I think we have to look back at the big call to go for it on 4th down.
And that set up everything, and the end result, the short touchdown run. Correct me if I'm wrong, I don't think every coach would have gone for it back there.
You and I both know every coach would not have gone for it back there, so that's showing a little bit of faith, actually showing a lot of faith in his team, and it was rewarded.
Fairly short kick, taking it to 14 here. And a nice return sets him up pretty good. Pretty solid. Does he continue that?
I think so, because when you come out of the gate this strong, that means that you have planned for it and you like the results that you're getting. So I wouldn't have any doubt that the head coach, offensive coordinator, actually called him in and said, look, you're our guy. Okay, we're going to continue to stick with this as long as we're winning games. You ready for the challenge? And then they presented it to the rest of the team. I think we'll see plenty of that as this season moves on.
And I'm sure he said challenge accepted. 1st down, here's White. On the carry, good pickup on 1st down. And we've hit the 2-minute mark in this 1st half of action. And we'll remind you that coming up at halftime, we'll join Jonathan Coachman and the gang in Orlando. Coach will have stats and scores from the early games going on here around the NFL. From just shy of midfield,
nice.
Darnold, and he finds Parker here, complete. And he's going to get this deep on the Carolina side of the field. A huge play there for Chicago. 44 yards. Gang hustling to catch up. Here's first and goal from just inside the 10. Darnold now to throw. And that is caught. Touchdown, Bears. Devontae Parker, his second touchdown on the season, as they are now just an extra point away from making this a 3-point game. He was on point throwing the ball right there. He had the big play to get him down close, and then he
big play that got him down close. I think that big play left him reeling a little bit. They didn't recover from it. And, you know, they always talk about having to have a short memory on defense after a big play against you. Looks like their memory was a little too long there.
After the roughing penalty on the PAT, they'll kick off from 15 yards further upfield. And that'll carry over the back line of the end zone for a touchback. Here's the Carolina offense as they get ready to take over here. Still more than a minute to go, so there is time if they want to mount something here.
Not only time, but they have 3 timeouts at their disposal as well, so that changes everything that you're doing here. Without those timeouts, you can only work the sidelines hoping to get out of bounds. Here, the middle of the field's still available because you can call timeout and regroup.
An incomplete pass leads to 2nd and 10 from the 25. Now a draw play to McCaffrey. And they see right through that defensively as he'll be hit and taken down to the backfield.
Gotta go for it, gotta go for it. No, because they're going to call another timeout, so we should just go for it.
The Bears bring out an extra defender in the secondary now for 3rd down. Shotgun snap to Mahomes. Incomplete. He had his hands on it but couldn't pick it. But it's now 4th down. More problems here on 3rd down. They've converted only once so far in this first half.
And you know as well as I do in this league, if you don't win on 3rd down, it makes it hard to win a ball game because then you're relying on your defense, you're relying on your special teams. You've got to get it done with your offensive unit.
Just a yard return there after a punt of 49. And the Bears take over. And our attention shifts to Todd Gurley. He's just been looking for some space. I'm not going to pin it on him or the offensive line, but they need to get this run game going better.
Sometimes you just have to credit the defense. They came in with a plan themselves. So I think now you try and mix things up a little bit. Get the ball in the hands of some other people, find some other playmakers, but always let the defense believe that he's still a threat.
I was going to say, don't forget about it.
No, don't take him totally out of the game.
Here's Darnold going deep here for Parker.
Oh, dude. Oh,
let's heavy
go,
traffic, and
dude.
it's intercepted. Picked off inside the 5.
Let's
And
go.
he'll stop shy of the 15 at the 14.
Job. Nice coverage, dude. What a
Intended target.
Oh, man, Brandon, not a real good throw that time. It looked like he tried to put a little too much air under this one, and it turned into a floater. And defensively, this is a dream. He could have fair caught that one. That was way too easy.
He's going to take off with it. They wind up getting right about 4 there on the scramble, and it's 2nd down. They go play action. Now Mahomes. They'll roll him out right. Going deep here for Stills.
Oh, there we go.
That's going to wind up incomplete. However, we do have a flag down. Let's check in with our referee. So flag for the contact, pass interference.
And I know that you're going to look at me and roll your eyes, and rightfully so, because you know what I'm going to say. Doesn't the defender have a right to the football as well?
No, I don't like defenders.
That's because you spent too much time with me. Okay, I'll side with you on this one. This is the correct call.
Now the Panthers going to use the first of their time.
Wait, who scored a touchdown? I freaking don't know. But I think it was no. No. Mecole Hardman.
Timeouts as they stop it with 16 seconds to go in half number 1.
Get
Looking to throw again on second down. Mahomes flushed out right.
Oh, my God.
And this is going to be intercepted. A great read, and it's picked off.
This is gonna be
At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. Likely time for just one final play, and then it'll be off to the locker room to talk about how they can erase this deficit.
Yeah, and I think a lot of people look at it and go, well, maybe you take a shot here. Maybe you get some momentum going into the half.
I know.
What's the flip side of that? You do something crazy, quarterback gets hit, ball comes free, and now you're down an even bigger margin. Go ahead and take this one, go to the locker room, start over.
They go play action here on first down.
No.
They'll complete this one to Patterson. And they nearly get this all the way to midfield. Mark him down at the 49. And with just 1 second remaining in the first half, they'll call the timeout. So one play, and they're already just shy of midfield. He's going to throw one up for the end zone. And that is incomplete. Took a shot there on first down, but he couldn't reel it in. All right, folks, eager to get back to this Week 4 matchup.
Oh, no,
we won't put up a fight.
I didn't even know we were trying, dude.
The Panthers out in front, and they will get the football first. Second half action underway. This will be fielded at the 8. Then he'll take this 7-yard line. Patrick Mahomes on his way out for their next drive. And he's had some time to chew on that interception he threw on his last drive back in the first half.
Well, normally we say not get him right back out on the field and play again, right?
But
as you mentioned, the halftime had to stew about it a little bit. Maybe he'll have a chance to relax a little and kind of laugh and chuckle and let it go.
He'll hope to respond positively here to start the third quarter. So the big play gets him across midfield now for 1st and 10. On the ground, McCaffrey. Mackenzie Alexander in on the tackle. And now it looks like they're going to be in the hurry-up. They fake the give. Now Mahomes eluding the pressure right. And a flag comes in as that one falls incomplete. Well, let's see who this is on.
4.
So he was past the line of scrimmage when he threw it.
And as they say, that's a no-no. Got to be able to understand where you are on the field and not cross the line before throwing the ball downfield.
Escaping the pressure right. Looking for Stills here, and it's intercepted. Tre'Davious White with a pick. And he's able to take this one back to the 36-yard line. He was looking that time for Stills. So from the 36 now, 1st and 10.
Oh, man.
After the interception, here's Darnold.
Oh, wow.
And this is Parker, complete.
No, are you kidding me? That better not be on. Of course it's face mask, dude. I think I might have to go because Olivia.
And tack on 15 more for the face mask.
And I don't know if he's even gonna play for. Yeah, I might have to go.
Man, just trying to do your job, right? Trying to get him on the ground. Next thing you know, they'll march up another 15 against your squad.
I gotta try to hurry up if he is. Yep, he is. But I.
Up there, and it'll leave him with a 2nd and 3.
Hey, hang on. Let me. Not here.
The play fake, and
Gosh
it's
darn it,
Darnold.
he's gonna go all the way. Oh,
It's complete. James White. It'll be a loss of a full 3 yards there, and it also brings up 3rd
hey,
down.
cover. You guys gotta cover.
They need to get this to the 24 on 3rd down.
Cover.
Back to throw, Darnold.
No, Gideon!
Incomplete.
Dude. Now they're gonna try to
Trying to get that one to his tight end, and they've been trying to get the ball to him, but as of yet, unable to successfully complete one. But you know, there's usually a nice comfort zone in throwing to the tight end. Great sight lines, usually right in the middle of the field.
And his kick is good. Didn't hit it all that well, but he got enough on it to put it through. And that's going to tie us at 13. They got the interception, but very little movement after, and that forces him to settle for 3. And it does feel like settling when that happens, doesn't it?
It certainly does, but we got to give a lot of credit where it's due, and that's to the defense because they ran on.
Yeah, let me check something. I don't know what Vince is doing right now. I think he might be with his friends. I don't know.
Interception, you got to go put out the fire, and they did, holding them to a field goal.
Carolina getting set to take the field. And there are parts of their last drive they'd like to emulate. And, of course, they'd like to forget the inning, the interception. But they did put together, Charles, a nice sustained drive to get them down the field.
Yeah, and unfortunately for them, the only thing that matters is part two, right? Because once they threw the interception and finished off the drive.
What a catch.
Finish things off. That's the only way you can get it done.
A big pickup of 38. So the big play changes the complexion of things. Here's 1st and 10 just outside the 30. McCaffrey. And an alley to run. And they are able to stop him, but he does take it all the way to the 2. A big run there, 29 yards and a first.
Sometimes it's hard to believe, but there are times this game is about patience, isn't it? Has had the game he expected.
Get in, yes, sir.
And he takes it into the end zone for a Panthers touchdown. Christian McCaffrey, his 3rd touchdown now on the year, as his guys are able to regain the lead. And they're able to run it in. It started with a battle in the trenches. They won there, and they got in for 6 points.
And that's going to be a tough one for the defense to deal with. They've got to go to the bench now and figure out how we're going to slow down this running game, because on that particular play, they had no answer.
Protection was great. He had time to set up a campsite. But in the secondary, though, they were ready.
And I think that in most places on the field, if you have that much time to throw the ball, someone's going to shake free and you'll find an open receiver. But condensed near the goal line on a 2-point conversion, all that exit.
Man.
Here's the Chicago offense coming back out onto the field. And after the field goal last time, let's see what they can get here. At least they got points out of the last drive, Charles.
I never met an offensive coach that didn't want to drive to end with a kick. Most of them want to end with a PAT, right? In this case, a field goal, they'll take it. Way better than the alternative, which is a punt.
Yeah, but you've met fan bases that wanted that weren't happy with that field goal.
I haven't met a fan base yet that wants to drive to end with a kick, other than the extra point. That's it.
They try to throw on 2nd down, but this one is incomplete. We have not seen a whole lot of wide open receivers. Everything seemingly has been contested.
And that's another nice job there to force an incompletion. They've been very cohesive, knowing each other's moves all game long.
Yeah.
And they've been on the spot just about every time.
And they've held them in check on the scoreboard. It'll be a gain of 8, but it'll also lead to a 4th down.
They didn't get the 1st down, but I have to say I do like the call. Try and hit your receiver on the run and see if he can pick it up. Keep it on his feet, get a little rack yardage.
Yeah, but a nice job defensively to get to him and keep him short of the first. It's a net of 40 there, a punt of 48, and a return of 8. And the Panthers will have a 1st and 10 from deep in their own territory. The Panthers out there and ready to begin their next drive. On 1st down, Mahomes, flush to his right. He'll get this to McCaffrey out of the backfield. And they're going to get this beyond the 40 before he's taken down. That one nearly 30 yards, 29 officially. One play has him up past the 40 already, and another 1st and 10. Here's Mahomes to throw. And he finds the tight end, Reed. And he's going to get this down to the 35-yard line. Call that a very strong gain of 24. Now Mahomes. Flushed out right. And that is incomplete. Showed off the arm strength there, but to no avail. 2nd down. Here's 2nd and 10 now from the 35. From the shotgun to McCaffrey. Back now at Soldier Field. It's the Panthers out in front and in control of the football as well as we begin quarter number 4. They stay on the ground. McCaffrey again. And he won't be close to a first down as he runs into a wall right around the line of scrimmage. They'll be marked inches short. No gain on the play, and that's going to lead him to fourth down.
I apologize in advance, partner, but the beefeaters on the interior of this D-line, you just know they were licking their chops on third and short. And yes, they were rewarded with a tasty dish, stuffing that one short of a first down.
Well, we got beefeaters licking their chops and tasty dish in one fell swoop.
I did apologize in advance, didn't I?
Yeah, you did. That line's not eating tofu, I'll tell you that much for free. This is fielded at the chalk of the 10. And a good effort on the return there. Gets him across the 30 to the 33-yard line.
No, let's try to do a big swing.
The Bears offense ready to go for their next drive. And down on the scoreboard, certainly needing to avoid what happened on the last drive, punting the football.
Sense of urgency has to take over for them here. They know the score.
Man,
they know the situation. And by the way, the punter no longer exists for their offense. That's how they have to treat this drive.
They need points.
Big time.
4 yards on that last completion, so that sets up 2nd and 6. Now it's Darnold. And that'll be incomplete. Took a pretty good shot as he tried to pull that one in. Couldn't hang on, 3rd down. The Bears on 3rd down. They've converted just 2 for 6 thus far. This will be 3rd and 6. And it's caught by Parker. And now off to the races. Down inside. Touchdown, Chicago. Devontae Parker, his 2nd touchdown of the game, his 3rd on the year, as they have now chopped this lead down to 3. So that's a really big play here in the 4th quarter. And don't look now, they're right back in this game.
Did it feel to you, as it did to me, that maybe they were a little bit soft in what they were lining up with on defense? Almost like they were protecting the lead rather than trying to make a play.
And now that lead is down to just 1 score. And this will not be returnable. It's out of the back of the end zone for a touchback. Charles, you'd said the magic number was probably right around 20 for this defense because they're facing one of the top 5 offenses in the league in terms of points scored. They've had their moments, but this offense just a little too good, isn't it?
They really are, because no matter what you do to make an adjustment on defense, they've had an answer for it.
Inside the 35.
Damn! You can't stop me, dude!
And he will take it across.
Man!
Panthers touchdown.
What a catch! I gotta catch
Trey
this
Quinn,
replay.
his 2nd touchdown.
I gotta catch this replay, dude. I gotta catch this replay. Dude, it was Trey Quinn, I think. Yeah, this is him. Let me go all the way up. I was like this, dude. Oh my god. This dude like ran and then like he caught the ball. I just mossed everybody. Oh my god. Oh,
on
man.
the season. And the Panthers, they widen their lead. Tucker now for the extra point. He missed one earlier, remember, but this time he gets it to go. One of the shortest drives you'll ever see. 1 play, 75 yards, 6 points. Tucker now to kick it away following the touchdown. This fielded at the 2. And not a bad return here. He gets it out to the 25-yard line. At the line, prepping for their next drive, the Bears offense. And for them, a touchdown their last go-around. Obviously, they'll be hoping to do that again.
And when you start plotting for this drive, when you start thinking to yourself, okay, what are we going to do? You don't go away from what you did before because that worked. But you have to be prepared for wrinkles and counters because you know they'll make some adjustments.
And they're able to get this one across the 35. A Chicago first down there on a gain of 11. Darnold now a perfect 8 for 8 to start the 2nd half. Not bad. 1st and 10. To throw is Darnold. He's got White here. That's going to go as a loss of 4, and it'll be 2nd down.
What are you
this
doing?
possession means so much for them. They've got to focus on this drive and find a way to make this a one-possession game. Got to get a score.
Yeah, so good with a field goal. Don't necessarily need a touchdown.
No, dude, what are you doing?
What are you doing? Out of bounds, but not before taking it down inside the 30. It's a big-time play there for the Bears. 42 yards. So now then, the big play has them all the way inside the 30 now, 1st and 10. To the air again, Darnold.
Oh, nice deflection,
and that'll wind
dude.
up incomplete.
Nice deflection.
Try to give his man room to run under it, but it's 2nd down. Once again, they'll come up on the 26-yard line, 2nd and 10. Darnold to throw again.
Yes.
And that is incomplete.
Nearly caught, but like,
a lot of force bearing down on him there. He could not hang on. It's 3rd down. Big play coming up. Here's 3rd and 10.
I would expect to see some pressure here. It's a lot of contact going on there, and in the end, unable to keep 2 hands on the football and bring it into his body.
Everything looked pretty good until the finish.
They gotta go for 3.
One hallmark of good defenses is understanding the game, understanding positioning, and tackling immediately in the secondary after catches. I think we just saw that on display right there.
Got to him before he ever had a chance to think about turning it upfield. All right, so they needed 2 scores to get back in the game. The field goal there, maybe not exactly what they wanted, but the necessary first step.
There's still time remaining, and there's enough time to get it done. They've got to get at the least a 3 and out here to get the ball back.
So here are the Panthers set to take over. They lost 2 straight coming in, but good news for them right now. They've got the lead and the football.
I like this.
Mahomes now on 1st down, eluding the pressure right. And that's going to be incomplete. Too tough to hold on to that one. It's 2nd down.
The positioning here is key. As a defensive back, you're taught 99% of the time, make a play on the football. But in this case, making a play on the man was all the difference. That's what forced the incompletion.
Are you kidding me?
Trying to find a lane, but instead he'll get back to the line of scrimmage and no more.
Let's do Jagger.
Possibly a turning point. Big play coming. This is 3rd and long. From the gun, it's Mahomes. Escaping the pressure right. And the throw there going to be incomplete. You can tell they were hoping for a flag there offensively. Several on the sideline motioning. Hey, why not a penalty? Why not a penalty? What did you see?
Yeah, I think you've got to let them play, and the officials are instructed. If there's contact coming from both sides, no flag. Let them fight it out.
And forces 4th down. Switzer on the return.
Come on, no, we can't start like this.
Nice job bringing that one back. 14 on the return. And we have reached the 2-minute warning. So Sam Darnold in the offense. Down by 6. 2:01 remaining. They'll have one play here just north of the 2-minute warning. The throw right side is complete here on the first play of the drive. And he's able to get this one down to the 40-yard line. We've got a 1-score game with inside of 2 minutes remaining. So the Bears with the football here as we welcome you back. They come up on a 1st and 10, desperately needing a score here on what could be their final drive. There's a throw over the middle. It's taken in by his tight end. And he's going to get this inside the 30. Darnold marked that down as a pickup of 13, and the Bears have the first. Now a desperation throw deep downfield. And big hitter if they had connected. Instead, it's 2nd down. 2nd and 10 now from the 27. Now Darnold. He's got Jack Doyle.
They gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up. Gotta hurry up.
They'll bring him down at the 18-yard line. They'll get to the line here, but remember, it's also 3rd down. Back to throw.
Yes, sir!
Oh, a crusher there.
That's it. We won, baby. Time to wrap this baby up.
Dante Jackson
Oh,
picks it. He was looking for Parker that time.
Well, I don't think we'll have to look very hard to find our play of the game. That was an absolutely monstrous big play right there. Backs to the wall. The offense has it in the red zone, driving for the winning score, and he says, not on my watch. And that is one happy bunch on the sidelines.
And he's going to get 7 out of this before being taken down at the 27. Now the Bears going to call the first of their timeouts as they get the stoppage with just over a minute to go in the game. Operating from the 27 now. Here's 2nd and 3. Now a toss. This is McCaffrey. So a nice job to break the one tackle, but not much daylight after that as he's brought down. Now the Bears going to use the second of their timeouts as they get it with under a minute to go now in the football game. They'll try and pick it up with McCaffrey.
Yes, sir, that's it.
And he is going to have the first down, and that is going to suck the life right out of this crowd. Now the Bears will use their third and final timeout as they get the stoppage with a little over 50 seconds left to go in the game. From the 34 now, here's 1st and 10. To throw is Mahomes. Flush to his right. And Stills bringing it in. And they're going to have this across midfield and inside the 45. A big pickup there, and without question, that should be more than enough to wrap this one up. And he's over 100 yards now after that last catch. Already, of course, leading the NFL in receiving yardage.
So he's done nothing at all to hurt his cause to stay in that spot. But I've been so impressed with how he's gotten it done. Body control, route running. How about the way he competes for the football at the end of the play?
A fourth-quarter score from the Meadowlands. And it was the Jets that came away victorious there. Dwayne Haskins, nearly 300 passing yards to lead his crew. And now with 4 seconds left, we get a timeout call. Now Justin Tucker. He has hit from 61 in his career, so he has the leg for this. This to make it a 2-score game. And I don't think this has the carry. It does not. It's no good. And this score will stay right where it is. But, Charles, a one-score game. Down to the end we went. They had one final play in that one-score game. We all knew what was coming, the Hail Mary. They just couldn't get it done.
Wasn't exactly complicated, was it? We all knew, as you said, and go long and see if we can find someone open. They didn't get it done. Someone's happy. Someone is not.
So for the Panthers, it'll be a 500 start as the...
We are back to 2-2. We are, I think next week we gotta face Atlanta. I don't know. Next week we gotta face, I think, Atlanta. No, we gotta face New Orleans on the road. I swear I don't like the Saints. They might be still unbeaten, so we might drop 500 again. Alright, so I will wrap it up. I don't think I'm gonna resign Jordan Reed next year. Well, I don't know yet. I want to see who's a free agent for tight ends. So, I'm gonna check out George Kittle. I think he plays for Cincinnati. I want to check his contract. If he does play for this Bengals, I'm gonna request a trade. Yeah, let's try to make a trade. Wait, who's the tight end? I think it might be Reed that plays for the Bengals. Not Kittle. I need a quarterback. We might have to... And we got George Kittle. He is going to Carolina, and I might just cut... we actually got George Kittle now. That's definitely going to improve our offense, but I need to... So now I add Reed to the trading block, and then yeah, now we just really need defense. I'm gonna see if we have any right free agents. I want to see right guards. I'm trying to add some free agents so we can 68. I need a right tackle. Okay, I'm gonna find some right tackles. I think he's 63. There might not be any. 65. And let me cut a player real fast. I'm gonna have to cut him and put him on the starting job. And then we still, I think we might cut him next year. I don't know. We'll figure it out. Alright guys, so that will be the end of this episode. Thank you for watching. If you are brand new to my channel, please drop a like and subscribe. And I will see you guys next time. Wait, what's the Bengals record anyway since they traded Rashad Penny and George Kittle? They're 3-1. Wait, is her like big news? Well, we got George Kittle now, so yeah. Alright, bye guys.